Hello folks and welcome back to Composition Songwriting 101. This week we're going to be taking a look at continuing to make your song move. We're going to look at rhythm, phrasing, melodic and lyric rhythm. As always folks, you can find this presentation in the form of slides on our Google Classroom. If you wish to go through it at your own pace. Alright, let's begin. So, multi-syllable words. This is just review from the other week. Okay, so remember, multi-syllable words has a word that has more than one syllable. Multi-syllable. Okay. There are stresses and unstressed parts of the syllable words. Okay, when we say stressed, that means the higher the pitch. Okay, unstressed is the lower the pitch. Okay, the higher pitched syllable is the stressed and the lower pitched syllable is the unstressed. So for example, in the word listen, listen, listen. Okay, or following, following. That first syllable, following. The first and last syllable of the word following is stressed. The low part is lower in pitch. Okay, and so it is not stressed. Okay. One syllable words, like we talked about last week. Okay, like torch, gum, butt. Those are one syllable words, and typically speaking, there are two different types of one syllable words. Okay, we've got the meaning function, so those that are nouns, verbs, adjectives, or adverbs, they are all stressed. The grammatical function type single syllable words, okay, they are not stressed. These are, and remember our example of the velvet black cloth and what goes on top of that cloth. Remember, the cloth is the grammatical function. They showcase the meaning function words. All right, so rhythm. One of our primary jobs as songwriters is to communicate all of the emotion that the song contains as effectively as possible. Okay, we want to preserve the natural shape of our language. So, for example, in our song that we looked at the other week, okay, a song about magnets, remember? Dreaming about magnets. Humming through the walls. Dum, da, 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 dum. Strong, weak, weak, strong, weak, 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 strong. Humming through the walls. Humming through the walls. Okay? So it loses its meaning, the phrase loses its meaning if we don't preserve the shape, okay, of that phrase itself. If we don't preserve where we stress those syllables. So for example, so here's the right way. Humming through the walls. But let's say we put the stress syllable on the through and the M-I-N-G section. So humming through the walls. Humming through the walls. Humming through the walls. It just sounds wrong and it's not what we want to highlight. Humming through the walls. We want to highlight humming and walls. We don't care about through. And if it's in 4/4 time, okay, we have 4 beats. 1, 2, 3, 4. Typically, our stressed syllables are going to be on beats 1 and 3. We don't really want to find any stresses on beats 2 and 4. So, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Humming through the walls. 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 Okay? Alright, so rhythm and melodic line. Placing the lyric rhythm into a melody, into a musical rhythm. So like I said, we have 4/4 time. Okay? The top number means that we have 4 notes or 4 beats per measure, and each of those beats equals 1 quarter note. Okay? Remember, our strong beats, our stressed beats, our stressed syllable beats are going to happen on beats 1 and 3. Our weak beats, so the unstressed syllables, are going to happen on beats 2 and 4. Now, when we play stressed syllables into a bar of 4/4 time, we don't really worry at all about the musical pitch, right? We're just worried about the rhythm, not necessarily the pitch. So when something is pitched in speech, as we place them in 4/4 time, they will go in stress positions in the bar quite naturally. Humming through the walls. Humming through the walls. 1, 2, 3, 4. Humming through the walls. Humming through the walls. Okay, and you'll notice that the stress, when I hit walls, that's right on beat 3. Humming through the walls. Humming through the walls. Okay. Stress positions, or stronger beats in the bar, are spotlights that are turned on when we place a syllable in that position in beats 1 and 3. Okay, use them well, because that will help structure your song in a better way for the listener to remember the tune. All right. Here's the next line. I'd wish you'd take me traveling. I wish you'd take me traveling. So where are the stressed beats? If we put it in 4/4 time. I wished you'd take me traveling. I wished you'd take me traveling. I'd wished you'd take me traveling. I wish you'd take me traveling. Okay? So remember, verbs, okay, get a stronger beat. Pronouns, they're professional nouns. They've already seen the spotlight a lot. They don't want the spotlight anymore. Okay, traveling is a verb. Now, take is a pretty weak verb. Okay, and that we're going to put that on beat 2. It's still a verb, but it's kind of weak. But traveling is our strong verb. I wished you'd take me traveling. I wish you'd take me traveling. I wished you'd take me traveling. Okay, in 4/4 time. I wished you'd take me traveling. I wished you'd take me traveling. Okay. So, in this line, what is the setting? Okay, you gotta ask yourself that all the time. What is the setting? Where is this song taking place? Where are we going? Okay, so finding the appropriate placement of the lyric rhythm with the melodic line or melodic rhythm in a song will help you find that place, right? If you know the time signature of your song and you know that kind of internal rhythm or that internal beat of your song, usually it's in 4/4. Okay, it's easy to find and to figure out where those stressed syllables need to go. Okay, if a syllable is unstressed as you speak it, let it remain out of the musical spotlight. When we talk, there are certain things that we stress when we talk and certain things that we don't stress when we talk. So if it's not stressed when we speak, leave it out of the spotlight. And so we can see here in this example of Twinkle, Twinkle, Little Star. Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder where you are. Okay? If it's not on the strong beat and it's not stressed when we speak, if that syllable's not stressed when we speak, we don't want it in the spotlight. Or maybe we have to find a different word. All right, phrasing. 7% of our communication when we talk to each other is all about phrasing. Okay, and it's the actual words that we use. The actual words that we use are 7% of our communication, the way we speak. 35% of what makes up our communication is the tone of our voice and the rest of our body language. As you see, I use my arms a lot, I use my eyebrows a lot. My voice varies in pitch. Okay, that makes up 35% of the way we communicate. So where are we going? Where are we going? What did I do? Where are we going? What did I do? Where are we going? Okay, the way that we use it, the tone of our voice, changes the meaning of our phrases. Okay, the way we phrase our words or the way we say our words can give different meanings to the lyrics as well. Where are we going? Where are we going? Where are we going? What did I do? Oh, what What did I do? What did I do? What did I do? The way we phrase it, the tone of our voice, really gives the meaning to the lines. And it's the same when you're writing songs. Okay, so here are the different examples of where those stress beats, where the stresses, of those phrases land. So if we're in 4/4 time, where are you going? What did I do? Remember, the way we phrase or say our words can mean different things based on our tone and our body language. Okay, and depending on the relationship of the phrase to the downbeat of the bar, where our beat is, okay, you're going to get different emotional combinations. So let's take a look. If we put our where are we going, what did I do, right on the downbeat here. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Where are we going? What did I do? Again. Where are you going? 3, 4. What did I do? 3, 4. Okay, let's shift it. Let's keep where are you going right on the downbeat of our first bar, and let's move what did I do to beat 2 here. Okay, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Where are you going? 3, 4, 1. What did I do? Again, 1, 2, 3, 4. Where are you going? What did I do? See, there's different emotional response there. It's not right on the beat. Okay, let's try again. Let's move our first phrase to beat 2 and our second phrase back to being right on beat 1. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Where are you going? What did I do? Where are you going? What did I do? Interesting stuff. Okay, let's move both to beat 2. Here we go. 1, and pay attention to the emotional feel, the tone, the way it's phrased. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Where are you going? What did I do? Where are you going? 4, 1. What did I do? Okay, there's different emotions, different tone. When you move the beat of where you say it in your rhythm, it's going to change the meaning of your song. It's going to change the meaning of those lyrics. The phrase completely changes depending on when you speak that and where you put the strong and stress beats. Okay, so any phrase that starts on the downbeat, okay, we call this front heavy. Any phrase that starts on that number 1, right? In 1, 2, 3, 4. Where are you going? Front heavy. Any phrase that starts after that downbeat, after that first beat of the bar, we call that back heavy phrases. Okay, front heavy phrases, okay, the weight of the line is in the front because the line or the phrase is starting at the weightiest, the strongest part of our bar. Because remember, the stress syllables happen on beat 1 and 3. Right? Beat 1, the beginning of our bar. And front heavy phrases are stable because they happen right at the beginning. They happen where they should be. Okay. For back heavy phrases, the weight is shifted, okay, to the back end of the bar, right? Because the phrase doesn't start on the downbeat, everything shifts over, and the weight topples the phrase to being back heavy. Okay, and typically phrases that don't start on that strong beat. Now, if they start on beat 3, that's still front heavy. It's still, it's still front heavy because that beat 3 is still a strong beat, a stress syllable, but that doesn't happen often. It's either going to happen on beat 1 or beat 2. If it's on beat 1, we call that front heavy. If it's on beat 2, we call that back heavy. Okay, if it's on beat 2, it's back heavy, and it is unstable because it's not right down the downbeat of the strong beat. Okay, and remember, always remember, phrasing is the body language to your song. How you phrase your words is that body language. When we speak, we have body language. I move my arms all the time. I raise and lower my eyebrows all the time. But when we sing and when we listen, to the lyrics, we don't get that visual aspect, that true body language. We have to listen for the phrasing to give us our body language. Where does the beats happen? Where do the words fall within our beat? Where are those stressed and unstressed syllables? That is the body language. That is the tone of the phrase. Okay, so creating our song. Melodic rhythm. Okay, here's the first two lyrics of our song. Okay, we're in full 4 time. 1, 2, 3, 4. I can find you now. You're hiding in a big rain cloud. Okay, so we've got those 2 lines again. I can find you now. 3, 4. And then we go on the downbeat because your is a pronoun. It is not a stress syllable. And so the your happens just before that beat 1. Hiding, though, is that verb. The strong syllable. The strong stress syllable. Again. 1, 2, 3, 4. I can find you now. You're hiding in a big rain cloud. Okay. By the way, I came up with these lyrics. We'll talk about them in a little bit here. All right, part 2, stress notes as our spotlights. Remember, our spotlights are those stress notes. That's what we want to showcase. Okay, what are our spotlights here? Remember, our meaning function words, okay? Verbs, heard a little bit, yeah? Sirens call, okay? Call is a strong verb. Sirens, okay, that's our noun. Soothed, to soothe something, right? That's a verb. That is going to be our one of our stress syllables. You is a pronoun, yours a pronoun. This too is not important, okay? Fall, okay? That's a pretty big verb. So if we go back to this lyrics. I can find you now. You're hiding in a big rain cloud. You heard the sirens call. Will it soothe you? See, it's the way you phrase it, right? Not, will it soothe you to your fall? That sounds weird. Will it soothe you to your fall? Well, it's soothed. How are we going to phrase that? You heard the sirens call. Well, it's soothed. Well, it... Well, it soothed you to your fall. Maybe, let's see. You heard the sirens call. Well, it soothed you to your fall. Maybe we could do it like that. You heard the sirens call. Well, it soothed you to your fall. Okay, let's keep it going. Okay, part 3. Preserving the natural shape of the language. Remember, we don't want to mess with our language. When we speak, we want to make sure that when we sing and speak, those same unstressed syllables remain unstressed. Okay, so let's... I've added a couple of lines here, and we're going to come in with this last part here. Okay, so here we go. Oh, by the way, okay, the word into... is the single most misset or misused word in all of songwriting, okay? Because it usually follows a strong stressed word. And as we can see here, the strong stressed word is the C. The article the is not stressed, but C should be stressed because that is that's something we want to spotlight, right? That is our noun. That's what we want to spotlight. So, here we go. I can find you now. You're hiding in a big rain cloud, painting silently, but no one stopped to see. You heard the sirens call. Well, it soothed you to your fall. And you sing it once for me as you slip into the sea. Yeah, that's not bad. Let's try again. Here we go. I can't find you now. You're hiding in a big rain cloud, painting silently, but no one stopped to see. You heard the sirens call. Well, it soothed you to your fall, and you sing it once for me as you slip into the sea. So as you can tell, it's not perfect, okay? It's something though, and we're making sure, even though it's not perfect musically yet, okay, we're still working it, we're still tweaking it, we're still figuring it out. The syllables are landing in the right spot. We're highlighting and spotlighting what we ought to be. All right, let's keep going. Last part here, preserving the natural shape of the language. Wander through the darkness, okay, our first idea, erasing all the lines of the borders and the boundaries they defined. Now, originally I had of the borders and the boundaries they defined, but I liked all the borders and the boundaries they defined a little bit better. Leave behind the trail that paints your picture in the sky. They'll never take away your dreams of life. And as you can see, right, we're rhyming sky with life. It's a family rhyme. It's not a perfect rhyme. Okay. We're also rhyming lines with defined. Okay. Wander through the darkness, erasing all the lines, all the borders and the boundaries they define, that leave behind the trail that paints a picture in the sky, and they'll never take away your dreams of life. Okay, so we're still highlighting what we need to highlight. Now, bear with me, it's not perfect, and it may never be perfect, right? I might want to tweak this for quite a long time. But what I have so far I really like, and I really like having all the borders rather than of the borders, right? So, wander through the darkness, erasing all the lines, all the borders and the boundaries they defined. Leave behind the trail that paints your picture in the sky. They'll never take away your dreams of life. All right, let's put it all together now. Here we go. The song, by the way, is called Athena Flying. I chose Athena because I really like the Greeks, and I know only one person who is named Athena, and I truly like that name. So here we go. I can find you now. You're hiding in a big rain cloud, painting silently, but no one stopped to see. You heard the sirens call. Well, it soothed you to your fall, and you sing it once for me as you slip into the sea. When I'm down and crying, will I see you flying? Oh, Athena flying. Wander through the darkness, erasing all the lines, all the borders and the boundaries they define. Here we go. Leave behind a trail that paints your picture in the sky, and never take away your dreams of life. Yeah, I don't mind that. Now I just gotta try and figure out what I did exactly and repeat it. That's the best part of live music. It shouldn't be the same over and over again. But the syllables, the stressed syllables should be the same. And where you place those syllables in the beat should be the same to spotlight your ideas. If you can come up with a great title for my song here, that'd be awesome. I don't have anything yet. Maybe Athena Flying. That would be kind of cool. But if you got some ideas, throw them my way. All right, folks. That's everything for this week. Thank you very much for listening. Don't forget to answer a discussion question of the week. And if you have any questions, feel free to fire me an email at any time. If you could let me know a good title for my song, that would be awesome. Titles are pretty tough. All right. Bye for now, folks.